Good afternoon, folks. We're here today on this beautiful day in sunny Seattle, Washington, and we have a very special guest with us today. He is the inventor of the Crawford Drill, which was awarded the Patent for Humanity Award in 2018. Mr. Crawford also is the co-founder of 1 Million Wells, an organization, a nonprofit organization that drills water wells around the globe. And thus far, we've gotten over 750 thus far.
My family has been in the drilling business for over 100 years, starting with my great uncle Charles Rudy that worked for Lane Central, and right up to today. I'm drilling today, so it's been considerably more than 100 years. The way my invention came about is I had another invention in 1988 that was a commercial drill. It wasn't for charity work, and it was in my head. I knew that invention very well, backwards, forwards, upside down, and every other way. And so I had done that. And I knew there were a lot of people in the world without drinking water and without irrigation water. And so one day I just woke up and I sat up in the bed, and a lot of people would say that was a calling. And the calling was that here's a way that you can drill wells for poor people and help them get water and resolve the water problem around the world. And so I took that idea. That was around 2015. It took a while to get it all worked out and get it where it worked properly. And then I moved forward with that, got a U.S. patent. And now today, as Thomas said, we've done 750 wells using it. The spreadsheet is a reflection of the progress that we've made in India, where we have a single crew, and that crew drills a well every 2.44 days. And each time they drill 3 wells, they've trained 1 crew. And so a crew is made up of 3 people. So you drill 3 wells, you get 3 people that are capable of drilling and teaching others to drill. And if you put that in an exponential formula, you find out that you can easily drill enough wells for 2.2 billion people before 2030. So that solves the exponential growth problem. And then the depth and diameter and water production and all of that is in another spreadsheet, and it's available. Both of these are available as phone apps. We wrote it as an app, so people can in any country that has a smartphone or a computer can download the information, and they don't have to go through all of the calculations like I had to do. And they can punch in what they need to know, and the question that they have, and then they'll get the answer, and it costs them nothing. And so we're set up mathematically and with on-the-ground proof. We can do enough wells for 2.2 billion people before 2030. Well, I think it's filled a gap that we haven't had filled since 2015. We were able to train person to person, one-on-one, and we were pretty successful doing that. But with the addition of the 9 videos, training videos that were done by Olmec, Agro-Tech, and Thomas, we have a full plate of material that we can use to train people anywhere in the world. Even if we can't attend the training session, they can learn online through Olmec Agro-Tech. and 1 million wells. So it's been a real boost. We saw just a few days ago how effective it is in a training session. We had a training session with a great number of people in it, and all of those people were able to devour the information that was in the training video. So it's an excellent addition to our method of drilling. Well, one of the first things that we did when the invention was new is we attempted to get women into the program, and we weren't as successful as you were. I think I had 3 or 4 women over a period of several years that actually drilled. We had women drill in the Rio Grande Valley and in Kenya and in Uganda, but we needed to accelerate that and make it a prime target for 1 million wells, and I think we're going to be able to do that with your help, Thomas.
Great, thank you, RC.
We're going to attempt to help the Native American community, primarily beginning here and hopefully spreading from here to the east. And my connection to it is through my mother's family. We're not certain exactly which tribe we were associated with, but it was either the Cherokee, the Choctaw, or the Chickasaw. And I think it's either I think I can get the Cherokee out because they have a record, and I was looking for her mother's name, and it was Ivy, through the Ivy branch of the family, and they weren't in the records of the Cherokee. So I'm hoping that I'll find the records someday and be able to establish a better relationship, and I'm looking forward to that.
One of our women water vendors who came from Memphis, Tennessee, also brought her son. Now, we were pleased to see that this young man was, goodness, he's a ball of energy, very intelligent, and is the hope for our future. Now, he didn't know that I was going to do this, but I would like for our little friend Chris to come up and say hi. Chris, can you come up and say hi to our guests? Come and stand between me and RC over here. And tell the people who you are, and tell them what you thought about the event.
My name's Christopher Scott Snodgrass, and I really like the event.
Well, can you tell us what was the most exciting thing that you did there?
Getting to see the water come out.
And you drilled some too, didn't you? That's good.
Yeah, the little man, he drilled, he dug, he did everything. And we're so proud of him. And this is an inspiration to all of you mothers and children and families to really look into this Crawford Drill program, because it is a economic enterprise that's for families. And Chris is an example of a family bringing the children and the children's participation in these types of drilling events.
I want to make it clear that we're not a well drilling charity. That what we do is we're an educational and training organization. And so if a person were to make a donation to like a normal water charity, they would pay for a well. When they make a donation with 1 million wells, we train someone with the money, and we furnish them a drill, and we teach them how to drill and teach them how to teach others to drill. And so like a donation to 1 million wells, you don't just get a well, you get wells for the rest of the lives of the persons that you train. So it's where you may give several $1,000s for one well, and that's the end of it. With us, if you make a donation, it goes on through eternity and it grows exponentially.
And that training, as we can see, when invested in our future, future well drillers, future leaders of our country and the world, such as Chris, this, I can't think of a better investment, can you? So we would like to thank you for joining us today, and we'll be back. Stay tuned, make a donation, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, everyone.